And now we're going to move on to other news of the day.
That's right. The head of the Currituck Fire and EMS speaks out for the first time since his department became the focus of an internal investigation.
Chief Robert Glover told his staff that he will leave in 2 weeks to accept an EMS post at the state level. Investigative reporter Chris Horne started following this case when 26 of Glover's current and former staffers complained he created a hostile workplace. Only 10 on your sides. Chris spoke with Glover and has more from the medics who complained. Chris?
Yes, Stephanie, those medics say they were intimidated, but Glover says he was just trying to bring a new, more accountable culture to Currituck. Regardless of whom you believe, beginning in August, the department will move forward without its embattled chief.
I'll take full responsibility of what they feel and their perception.
More than 24 current and former medics complained to the Currituck County manager 2 months ago, saying Chief Robert Glover had created a hostile workplace in his 4 years as chief. Monday, Glover announced he's leaving.
I have not seen the letters. Okay? So I don't know what the letters said. They were anonymous letters, and so I didn't react to letters.
Current and former employees of the department who did not want to reveal their identities say the culture in the department was one of fear.
They felt like there would be retribution for just about anything. And not necessarily for their jobs all the time, but the threat of transfers.
There was no room for questioning. If you disagreed or questioned Chief Glover, you found yourself transferred to Corolla, to Knott's Island, to a different shift.
That's what one medic says happened to him.
I left Currituck because I was transferred to a different station 40 miles away from where I was.
Richard Labouty says the grievance process got him nowhere.
I did file a formal grievance with the county. I sat down with Chief Glover and he basically told me I have no right to grieve that and that I was an employee of his and I would do whatever he told me to do.
Glover says he would transfer seasoned staffers so they could teach others who were less experienced.
Transfers in this department are relatively new, and they have always been with some emotion. So a lot of folks feel that they've been here and their tenure allows them to stay put.
Those who filed complaints say turnover under Glover has been abnormally high.
People have been leaving. We have lost such good paramedics.
He encouraged his officers to create a paper trail on even the most minor infraction. There was little officer development to coach employees. It was pure discipline every time the first time.
Some of them aren't comfortable with that. They feel that the more rigorous of an organization, a paramilitary type of style, that as we progress with that, it takes away a sense of leniency, I think.
Glover says he'll look back on his time at Currituck as a challenging journey.
It's trying to create new culture and trying to reason with the old culture. It's not been easy.
And County Manager Dan Scanlon, as we reported yesterday, says that he believes the assessment will exonerate Glover, at least from a legal standpoint. Scanlon expects to have that report by the end of this month. Chris Horne, 10 on your side.